Welcome back, everybody, to Wager Talk TV. I'm Ross the Boss Benjamin of WagerTalk.com. It is Friday, September the 12th. I got two NFL free pick winners going for you on Sunday, the 14th, in the coming games between the Giants and Cowboys, and also the Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Will the Giants be able to bounce back after an abysmal effort in their season opener? Will the Cowboys be able to capture their first win a year at home? I have that information and much more, as well as what's going to happen in the Rams and Tennessee game. Is Cam Ward going to be good in his home opener? Because he certainly wasn't good in his road opener. And will the LA Rams be able to ramp up the offense, which was a little bit uninspiring last week despite their win against the Houston Texans? I have all of those answers, my analysis and picks in both of those games coming up very shortly. Folks, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please take a second to do so. It's absolutely free. Click that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Also, while you're at it, go and click on your alert notification bell in your YouTube settings for Wager Talk TV. You'll be notified immediately upon any of our great content going up on our great channel. Also, be kind enough to give my video a like today, as I put my best foot forward each and every day and put a maximum effort in to bring you a quality free pick video each and every day right here on Wager Talk TV. Sometimes it's plural, videos on occasion here every day on Wager Talk TV. So be kind enough to hit that like button. It goes a long way in keeping the people happy with me over at Wager Talk TV and keeping the volume of videos that I put out on Wager Talk TV alive and well. All right. Also, don't forget to go to my X feed. You'll see the my handle right in the bottom left-hand corner, at Ross Benjamin 1, at Ross Benjamin 1, Monday through Friday. I post my Major League Baseball trend of the day, and also on Saturdays, college football trend of the day, and on Sundays, my NFL trend of the day. And while you're there, folks, if you have not followed me on X, hit that follow button. It's just it's absolutely free, and you'll be able to see anything I put up on X beyond those trends of the day. So again, it's at Ross Benjamin 1. All right, so the Giants travel to Arlington to take on the Dallas Cowboys in their home opener, 1 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. The Dallas Cowboys right now are a 4.5-point favorite, according to DraftKings and FanDuel. That's down from the opening number of 6. And the total in this game is 44.5. Obviously, there's people out there that believe that Dallas has let them down a lot at home in recent seasons, and they certainly have. But again, it's a different year and it's a different spot here. So let's go through the specifics here. Both teams coming off a division road loss. The Dallas Cowboys losing 24-20 at Philadelphia. The New York Giants losing 21-6 at Washington. Difference being, at no point in the second half did you ever think the Giants had a realistic opportunity to win that game. They just weren't in it. They were just dominated territorially. In every facet of the game, in their physical, they definitely got dominated within the trenches as Washington ran the ball with ease and pretty much shut down the Giants' running game. On the other hand, the Dallas Cowboys had ample opportunities in the second half to pull off a win at Philadelphia. They trailed 21-20 at the half. Their first drive of the second half, down 24-20. They drove to the 12-yard line, and then they fumbled the ball away, and then they had other opportunities going down the stretch to get the go-ahead touchdown, but that never occurred. In any event, they were able to cover, meaning the Eagles, as an 8-point road underdog at Philadelphia. I mentioned the Giants. They were outgained by 201 yards in that loss at Washington, and they allowed a very alarming 220 yards rushing, including 6.9 yards per rush. The New York Giants 0-10 straight up in ATS in their last 10 games as an away underdog of 13 or less. And if they were coming off a game in their previous outing in which they scored 14 or less. So that definitely applies here. And I believe 6 of those contests came with Brian Daboll as their head coach. I should say 6 of those straight up losses and ATS losses came with Dable in charge. In those 10 losses, their average line was plus 6.8, and they lost the games by an average of 16.1 points per game. So this is a situation where when the Giants come off a game in which they scored 14 or less in their previous game and are an away underdog of 13 or less, they have not done well whatsoever. The Dallas Cowboys last week in their loss against Philadelphia, they did run the ball pretty well, 119 yards rushing, averaging 5.4 yards per rush. This is a Dallas team that's 6-0 straight up and 5-1 against the spread. In their last six, it's a division home favorite of 3 or greater when coming off a loss. So although they've had their struggles in recent years in covering at home, in winning at home for that matter, the Dallas Cowboys 6-0 straight up, 5-1 against the spread in their last six is a home favorite of 3 or greater, coming off a loss. Average line in those 6 games, they were laying minus 7.9, and they won those 6 contests by an average of 17.7 points per game. Also, folks, keep in mind, NFL division home favorites, all NFL division home favorites of 7 or less that are coming off a division versus a foe, I should say, coming off a division away underdog ATS loss, and they're playing in games 2 through 16 of the season. It's not their season opener, and it's not their regular season finale. Those division home favorites of 7 or less in that exact situation, 8-0 straight up in ATS since 2014, and winning by 14.8 points per game. And the average line in those 8 games, minus 4.6. The Cowboys are minus 4.5 as we speak. So a very strong league-wide betting angle that's gone 100% straight up in ATS since 2014. I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys here, minus the 4.5 over the New York Giants on Sunday in the NFL. Before I get to the Rams and Tennessee game, folks, we've got a great special going on right now at WagerTalk. You can get all my college football and NFL picks for premium picks, that is, for just $49 this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And actually, we're going to extend it to Monday as well. Remember, there's 2 NFL games on Monday night, a doubleheader. Love those doubleheaders on Monday night. In any event, look, I have a $35 college football 5% best bet up right now. I will have a $35 NFL 5% best bet up for Sunday. Okay, that's $70 just between those 2 picks. You can get not only those 2 picks, but everything in college football and the NFL Saturday through Monday, just $49. Go to my link right now, personal link at wagertalk.com, wt.buzz/RB. And don't forget, college football, I have 4 picks up right now for Saturday, 4 winners, including the 5% best bet. The first 2 weeks of the college football season, week 1 and week 2, I had LSU plus 4.5. They win outright at Clemson. And last week I had Oklahoma minus 5. They win by 11 at home against Michigan. And another 5% best bet up right now in college football. The NFL will be up later this afternoon. Right now, I do have a winning total in the NFL that's posted as we speak. And then again, 2 games on Monday. I'll have at least 1 play, if not 2. On Monday as well. $49 Weekend Warrior Special. Take advantage. Also, $199 for NFL and college football for the next 30 days. A great special there. So take advantage of that. Also, $299 all access pass for 3 months. We're going to throw in an additional 30 days absolutely free. You'll get 4 months for $299. Take advantage of that offer as well. Or excuse me, $399. Take advantage of that offer as well, folks. All right, let's get to the Dallas Cowboys and, the LA Rams and the Tennessee Titans. The game will be played in Nashville. It'll be Tennessee's home opener. The Rams right now are a 5.5-point road favorite and the total 42. Again, this line speaks volumes to me because it's not like the Rams looked like world beaters last week. They did beat a quality team in the Houston Texans 14-9, but a lot of that can be attributed to their stellar defensive plays. They held a usually potent Houston offense to just 3 field goals in that game. I'll get to more of that in a second. Tennessee's coming off a 20-12 loss at Denver. Their offense was absolutely anemic in that game. 133 yards of total offense. Tennessee lost that game by 8 points, despite the fact they forced 4 Denver turnovers and still lost the game by 8. Tennessee, by the way, 1-7 straight up in ATS at home last year, and that includes 0-3 straight up in ATS as a home dog. Cam Ward, in his much anticipated debut, the #1 overall pick, the quarterback out of Miami of Florida, the Heisman Trophy winner, 12 for 28 for 112 yards in the season opening loss at Denver. The Rams, like I said, a 14-9 home win over Houston. They held the Texans to just 365 yards of total offense, only 3 field goals, and they covered as a 3.5-point favorite. Under the tutelage of John McVay, their current head coach, the Rams are a perfect 8-0 straight up in ATS in their last 8 games as an away favorite of 6 or less. So the very good situation this has been for the Rams under this current coaching staff, or I should say under this current head coach, John McVay. The Rams defense should be dominant against Tennessee, and I think it's a mismatch, the Rams defense against the Tennessee offense in this spot. Tennessee's defense is respectable, folks, but I firmly believe that they'll have trouble sustaining drives with any kind of consistency. And by the second half, their defense will just get worn down from being on the field too much. I like the Rams to pull away late third quarter into the fourth quarter. I like the Rams here -5.5 over the Tennessee Titans. Once again, the Dallas Cowboys -4.5 at home over the New York Giants. The LA Rams -5.5 on the road at the Tennessee Titans. Those are my 2 NFL free picks for Sunday, the 14th of September. For WagerTalk TV and Ross Benjamin, I'll be back again very shortly with another NFL free pick on the Atlanta and Minnesota game. Until then, folks, for WagerTalk TV and Ross Benjamin, take care and God bless.